Regan Slaymaker for International Boxing News, and I have the pleasure to be joined by the Billericay bomber, George Liddard. George, how are you today, mate?
Good, thanks. Always a pleasure to have you in, so.
Oh, cheers, mate. I appreciate it. I do want to jump straight into it. So, last time we spoke, it was just after your performance in Liverpool. You were very critical of your performance, it's fair to say, but you're back out June 10, we're just talking off camera, career best performance?
I'd say so. Very short, but that's probably why. It was definitely a career best performance. I think I went out there, probably looked the most mature I've looked. Took my time, but obviously sometimes that makes it quicker. So yeah, I was happy with how I performed. Definitely.
Perfect. It was an explosive performance. Obviously, it was done in one. I think yeah. Chris Lloyd was loving it. It was the right hand that finished it. Yeah. I mean, how is it like? Obviously, performing on these big stages for you. Like, obviously, you must be getting used to it now.
Oh, definitely. For me, it's every fight is business again as usual. Regardless of the stage, I don't get too caught up in that because at the end of the day, every fight's important no matter where you're fighting. So yeah, looking forward to getting out again and yeah, just putting another explosive performance.
Perfect. I mean, talk about getting out again. I mean, I don't think it gets much bigger than this. AJ Dillian Whyte 2 on the undercard. I mean, how buzzing are you to be a part of that undercard, mate?
No, definitely. I'm very thankful to obviously my management team and Matchroom put me on this big card. Yeah, pleased to be on such a big show. Just means obviously hopefully more people can tune in and see me do business as usual and yeah, get another impressive knockout.
Definitely. I won't be in the arena, but I will be at my mate's birthday party that day because he's selfishly booked on the same day. But it's going to be on the telly. I'm making sure everyone's watching it from home. I mean, I want to get your opinion on the fight. Obviously, Tony used to do a lot of work with Anthony in the past. I mean, what is your opinion on this rematch?
It's one of them. I feel like it could take light, definitely, because there is a bit of animosity between them. They have a bit of bad blood there. The first fight there was plenty of bad blood, and it turned into a proper cracker. They both had some success at points in the fight, and yeah, I'd like to see the same again. Proper all-out fight. Both of them giving it all, putting it all on the line. Because for them, really, this fight is kind of for AJ, especially do or die. He's like he has to win this fight, and I think he has to look good doing it. And White knows that, so White's going to go out there, I'm sure, try and cause what I think is an upset. But yeah, it's going to be a cracking fight, I think. So.
It's a huge night, August 12th, live on the zone. George Liddard on the undercard, get on it. I mean, I do want to talk about your training as well. I mean, I've just seen you go through some good sparring sessions. There was one of the most, I think everyone, like we were saying off camera, everyone stopped to watch you spar. And yeah. But I do want to talk about you sparring Craig Richards the other day, but in the box. Explain to the viewers what the box is.
So obviously Craig Richards being a light heavy, it's good sparring as it is anyway, let alone the box. When you close off, it ain't even a quarter of the ring, I don't think it's a quarter of the ring. You're in there, it's toe to toe. We went at it for 20 minutes, there's no breaks, it's just 20 minutes flat out, just going at it. So you got nowhere to take breathers, nowhere to hide, it is just grueling, just going straight at it. And to do it with me being a middleweight, Craig being a light heavy, it's unbelievable sparring for me. It's only going to bring me on, and it's that strength you need when you're going into the longer round fights, and you have those grueling fights. I know that I've put the work in the gym that some others may not have, and that will show as fights go on. So yeah, it's some of the best training in the world, honestly.
Definitely. I mean, you're showing it fight by fight, mate, as well. Obviously, and I saw on Greg Meehan's Instagram, you've added him to your kind of your team now.
Yeah.
I mean, how important is that for you? Obviously, Tony's mentioned to me before, kind of about him being a part of Connor's camp, and I know he's a part of your camp now. I mean, how important is it to have a mindset coach like Greg a part of your team?
It's incredible. It's very valuable. I appreciate Greg because he come on board and honestly I've seen the results straight away. I took him, we kind of started working together. I think it literally was only about 2-3 weeks before my last fight, and the immediate impact I had from just he got a very wise head, and he's very clued up and smart on all these different tools and tactics to keep you calm, and just I went into fight week the best I've ever felt. I was relaxed but focused, if you understand what I'm saying, and that is the whole point of what Greg does. He keeps you relaxed, keeps you focused at the same time, so I'm ready, boom, I can switch on like that. And going forward, definitely going to be a major part of my team. The team is growing. It really is I genuinely think I've got one of the most elite teams now in the country, and having this kind of team early on in my career it's only going to benefit me, you know, especially in the long run as well, because I'm setting the foundations now so that we can really go to new levels. And I feel like every camp, when we're going to new levels, not just physically but mentally, you know, and with my food as well. So I had a chef come on board, sourced in house, you know, kind of a part sponsorship deal. And yeah, he's come on board, and you know, I've got some of the best meal preps going. He's cooking for, you know, Geraldine, Premier League footballers, and to have that on my team as well is incredible. Honestly, I'm so grateful for every member of my team.
Definitely. I mean, every time I see you, I feel like not only are you progressing in the ring, I feel like we're talking about kind of next steps, but you're also adding to the things that people don't see as well, which is a testament to you, mate. I mean, I did ask you this kind of, you know, first interview, and obviously you kind of talked about it, not wanting to rush, and I think I did ask you where would you want to be in 5 fights time. I mean, we're not far off that now.
No, okay.
I mean, but how are you looking at your progression now? Obviously, you're moving very quickly. Before career best performance, obviously, it was done in 1. But how are you looking at your progression now?
So I'm still early on. I'm fighting. I'm out very often, and back-to-back camps in the matchroom gym's no joke. You know, it's difficult, very difficult. So I just want to keep winning, keep looking good doing it, and I'm sure, you know, early next year, I'm hoping, I really do want to fight for some sort of title, hopefully an English title. I see there's obviously the fight for the vacant English title, I think it's September. You've got Brad Pauls fighting someone, and yeah, the winner of that, you know, I wouldn't mind that early next year. You know, a cut weight rounders first, get that out of the way, and then, you know, a 10 rounder for the English title could definitely be on the cards for next year.
Definitely. Am I correct that you've sparred Brad Pauls before?
Yeah.
Obviously, like how did those spars go? Obviously.
No, good. You know, it was great to have Brad's a good guy. You know, it was good to have him down. He's valuable rounds. You know, valuable rounds. I think that was before my debut. To be fair, it was like I was very new to the pro game, and yeah, we had some good rounds, and you know, he's a good fighter. So I'm sure it'll be a great fight when it comes. But they're the fights I want to be involved in. Those exciting fights that, you know, really get the people behind me excited. So yeah.
Definitely, mate. We're looking forward to see that one, mate. I've got a final 2, mate. I do want to talk about Jimmy Sains, obviously matchroom stalemate of yours. Obviously, turning over pro. I think he did want to go to the Olympics, but obviously all the outside things that happen with the Olympics preventing him do that. But I mean, how obviously excited. I think he turned into a bit of a KO artist as well in the amateurs. How excited for you to watch Jimmy's debut soon?
No, it'd be great. You know, obviously Jimmy's been here since I joined. He's been here a long time. He was here well before me. But you know, he's been grafting away, and to see him turn pro now, and you know, have a shot at the pro game, it's going to be great. And you know, he's an exciting prospect. He's knocking out people in the amateurs, so I'm excited to see what he can do in the pro game. You know, he works hard. He's always training with us, and you know, he's always in camp. Really, being an amateur, you know, you're always in camp. So I'm excited to see, you know, what the pro game has for Jimmy. So
definitely, mate, and we look forward to seeing that as well. And my final question, I did say to this off camera. Tony gave me this question. I mean, why does he call you the leader of the Ali G posse?
Oh, this one, honestly, Tony cracks me up with this. Billericay massive, you know what I'm saying? That's what he always says. I'm says I'm the Ali G of Billericay. I don't know where it comes from, you know. It's got a bit of swagger about me, and that must be why. But yeah, Billericay massive. What can I say?
George Liddard, thank you very much, mate.
No worries at all. I appreciate it, man. See you.